Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here for part 2 of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. I will not keep you long. You all, as you can see, I was extra today at work. I feel like I didn't know this dress would be that sparkly. Like, I have been reflecting colors and lights from the sun at work all day. I have been very extra. I love it, but whew, and mind you, I got this dress off of Shein for $13. I love Shein. But let's get into Potomac. I'm not going to keep you here long because up next we're going to get into Survivor 48 cast. And I have a conference call tonight at 8, so I can't be online long. That's why the lives are a little bit early. What is this? That's all blurred out over here. I don't know. I think it's the virtual background, but Angie, move on. Don't get sidetracked. Okay, Potomac. We start with Mia. Is she still crying with Andy? And Andy is giving her a pep talk. I don't care. I really don't care. Mia comes back out on stage. I would have let her stay gone because she didn't do nothing but come back on stage and lie. But we're going to get to that at the end of this because that's when they got to her package. I think up next, my notes might be out of order. Hey, DM Rocks. I love how Giselle and Wendy tag team Big Feet Mia. I didn't, but we're going to address that. I didn't mind that they tag teamed her, but I hope Wendy is recognizing that just because Giselle helps you tag team somebody doesn't mean she won't flip it and reverse it back around on you next season. Because, you better believe next season, when her homegirl Robin comes back, Wendy be prepared. Anyway, Ashley and Wendy get to arguing about something. I think because Wendy said her man looked like Jack Harlow and it was a lateral move. Hell, I would have said it was a vertical move down. Forget lateral. It was a vertical move down. Who was this man? What skyride penthouse in the skyrises he got? I really think Ashley is dating down, but you know what? Ashley, have fun and let it be. That man was not offended. His friends did not say nothing to Ashley about, we're so upset that Wendy said. That man don't give a damn. He's just happy to be on television and to be compared to Jack Harlow, mind you, because I don't think he looked nothing like Jack Harlow, but I also don't know who I know of Jack Harlow, but I don't listen to his music. So he could walk down the street and I wouldn't know who that man was. But anyway, Wendy brings up how Ashley brought up the cheating rumors from the blogs, and then they had a 30-second exchange, but it was the blogs. No, it was you, but it was the blog. I don't care. But then Ashley had to throw a low blow and say, but is Eddie still practicing law? Girl, what is your man practicing? Oh, I forgot, Ashley, you ain't got one. Okay, move on. Giselle let us know that the girls all have 4.0s. Congratulations, but what this got to do with the reunion? I'm going to address this when we get to the Mia segment, so let's hurry up and get through everybody's non-entertaining segments. Giselle and Ashley are still dating the men that they went speed dating on. Don't you all have a Love Hotel show coming up? Like, I don't understand how you all are all on Bravo. Andy, I don't understand why you let these sets of questions go down. Bravo has a dating show that is getting ready to premiere. But if you ladies are still dating the men that you were dating on Potomac, and I believe this dating show happened in between, that means everything you doing on this dating show is nonchalant because you still with the men you were speed dating with. It makes no sense. Like, what kind of NDAs was signed? This right here is why that, what was it called? Queen's Court dating show I didn't watch, because Tamar ruined it with her engagement announcement. So we like, girl, what we watching the TV for and you already engaged? Like, why we want to watch Ashley and Giselle date? I ain't want to watch it, no way. But why would the people who do like Ashley and Giselle want to watch them date if we already know they still with they speed dating men? But I'm just happy Giselle getting some, because she looks like she's glowing, like she's getting some. And I'm just happy for Giselle for that. I wish they would quit talking about Jamal and does, the marriage, because we've already known from social media that Giselle likes to shade that lady. I wouldn't want to get to know you or your children either if every time you got something nasty to say about me. Like, we ain't got to Kiana yet, DN Rocks. But I just wish they would let Jamal stay in ATL. We don't care if he has a relationship with the children and the wife. I don't care. They're not on the show. Okay, we with KK now. We at KK now, DN Rocks. All I said is Kiana is confusing. They built this house together. So they say it's together. It sounds like it's Greg's house and you done got put out. But anyway, they built this house together, but y'all need space. So you moved out and found a premarital condo. But didn't you have a premarital condo before you moved in with him? I know you wasn't on the street. So it's like you're just trying to use a bunch of Mia-ish words. It sounds like real Mia-ish. Kiana, just say you moved in with him and you tired of his shit. It was his house, and he probably was like, it's my house, so it's my way. So you said, let me go get my own. I can't even curse yet. I can go get my own stuff. I own a whole med spa. I don't need to be in your house no way. And you went back and got you another condo. But what I don't understand is, if you need so much space from this man, why are you so big on a ring? Because weren't you with your mama and say, I ain't pressed for no ring? You sound real pressed, Kiana. You sound really pressed for a ring, because I don't understand, as beautiful, as gorgeous as you are, as much as you have your shit together, why you want to be with this man who's stuck in the 1950s with the way he thinks about women. He needs you cooking. He needs you cleaning. He needs you to act right before you can even get a ring. What does act right mean? Like, I don't know why you want to be with him, but it ain't my man, so I don't care. Anyway, they bring up how Greg doesn't like the cameras. I feel like that's an excuse for his asshole behavior. They got me cursing, and it ain't the 10-minute mark yet. Jesus. I should have started with some announcements or something. Anyway, if they drop the monetization, who cares? I mean, just on this video. I mean, I do care about the others. But I feel like that's him deflecting from being an asshole on camera. By the time I'm not nervous from the cameras. And the last time you got on the cameras, hey, Dr. Ivy girl, the last time you got on the cameras, you got beat up and punched in the forehead or whatever happened. Because, I ain't watched that season. I feel like that's all deflection. I just don't like them together. But like I said, once again, it ain't my man. So I really don't care. Moving on. Who's next? Stacey gets a package. What you say? Let go of Mia, Kiana, Jazzy, Jacqueline, Ashley, Keith, Wendy, Giselle, and Stacey. Well, who else we gonna have? DN Rocks, because Karen gonna be in jail, and we gonna get to that at the end of this. Stacey gets a package, and again, I'm not entertained. Her and TJ are no longer together. I never think they was together, so who cares? But they're still friends. Y'all was always only friends, so who cares? She addressed that she does not pay him, and she's upset with Wendy for saying he looked more interested in the trainer than her. Girl, we all got eyeballs, and you can't be mad at us for what our eyeballs saw. You cannot be mad at the public or Wendy for following our eyeballs and not your storyline. He did look more interested in the trainer than you. Moving on. They got to talk. Oh, they got to talking about. We at the 10 minutes. We got to talking about the Vivian section. And this is where everyone is like, go ahead and be 313. Go ahead and be 313. What's 313? Because, you know, a lot of my family, my dad's side of the family is all from Detroit. Are you telling her to be ghetto? Are you saying Detroit is hood? Because what's the 313? I'm just saying, what do y'all mean? Now, I understand you all mean that Stacey on camera is not the same Stacey off camera. I 100% believe that. I don't think Stacey is that ditzy. I don't think Stacey is that nonchalant. I think Stacey will cuss you out because we saw how Stacey spilled Karen's tea once Stacey crossed her. And I 100% believe that Stacey said, fuck that bitch. But who cares? I mean, they act like she put a mark. I mean, I don't know what you could say on. They act like the lady whooped her ass or something. Like she just said, fuck her. We say that. I say that every other day about somebody. Every other day. I probably said it 2 times today. Anyway, this Vivian situation is confusing. Stacey is mad that Vivian gave her a dress that Ashley already wore. Mind you, Stacey, ain't nobody seen Ashley in that dress. Ain't nobody checking for Ashley and what she doing on Instagram. The first time I saw the dress is when you wore it. Nobody cares if Ashley wore it first because we ain't seen it on Ashley until you brought it up. So who cares? And you look better in it than Ashley. So who cares? I personally like Stacey's Whitney Houston wig. I thought it was cute on Stacey. So I guess that's why it's fuck Vivian. And then, you know, on social media, Vivian said, well, fuck Stacey. She brought all them dresses back funky and she didn't even take them to the dry cleaners first. Was it in the contract? I mean, what did the contract say? If the contract said Stacey was to dry clean all the dresses since you let her borrow them, I wouldn't want to buy the dress after. Let me think. Because back in the day, I think it was called Gwenny B. I don't know if they still have Gwenny B around. But back in the day, I did used to use Gwenny B, which was rented clothes. So other people had wore them before, but they were dry clean. So they said, you don't never know what people do. But anyway, so I don't want to be all higher than thou. Like I wouldn't want no dress somebody else wore. But the kind of gowns that Vivian, I mean, are you going to put them on the clearance rack? Because somebody did wear them first. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. Hey, Eric. Like, if I go to a high-class designer store for a gown, I wouldn't want nothing somebody else had on either. I mean, I don't know. Who cares about them gowns? Because Giselle piping up talking about, you know, I gave Wendy that dress. You know, she didn't want nobody had that dress, so I wore it and then I gave it to Wendy. Wendy, I hope you burned that dress. I wouldn't want shit, Giselle. If Giselle thinks it's cute, burn it, Wendy. Or don't burn it. Just go ahead and donate it to them organizations that give away nice prom dresses to the kids that can't afford a prom dress. You know, you ain't got to burn it. But if Giselle think it's cute, go ahead and get out of the way, Wendy. It ain't for you. Because I ain't never think that dress was cute anyway. Where are we at? Stacey is talking about I gave her a platform. Girl, you just got the platform. Stacey gives me, I'm starting to believe, and I hate to have to believe anything Giselle says, but I'm starting to believe that Giselle is right when she told somebody, I'm a celebrity, let me be the face of your weed line. Because, girl, you just got on the platform. What do you mean you gave her a platform? Girl, you should just be happy you here. You should just be happy you here and hope you get a contract to come back. Where are we at? Okay, I already addressed that. Okay, Jacqueline is pregnant. not by PP. She said, stay tuned for the baby daddy, girl. We is petitioning, campaigning, begging Andy for you not to come back. We don't care about you or your baby daddy. Babies are blessings. Congratulations, but girl, we don't care. We do not care. Anyway, it's time to drag Mia. So let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm 15 minutes in. That means I'll be right on time for the Survivor review. Okay, time to drag Mia. Mia and Ink broke up and everybody is rolling their eyes. I wasn't necessarily rolling my eyes. Like, I don't know if it's a lie or not, but I also, what's my favorite thing to say? Fast forward, I don't care. Like, I don't care about Mia if they together or not. Someone said if it was not for Twitter and the Twitter comments, you and Ink would still be playing in our face. Probably so. I mean, I think Ink would still be playing in our face with Mia until Gordon busted him out. Because, you know, this whole paternity thing, I hate to agree with Giselle, but that was trash. I wouldn't do that to my baby on television. No. That was trash, the paternity thing. But what was really trash for me about Mia is how Gordon put that information out there about how you and Mia have been cheating all along in the beginning of our marriage, and she had to have an abortion. And for me, Ink was taken aback, like, because it seemed like he really did want to have a baby with her, and like, damn, you got rid of my baby so you can have one with him. You know, it really seemed like he was taken aback, like, damn, Gordon is spilling some tea. But what really turned me off from Mia is she took that tea and took it to the ladies like it was something we really was gonna care about. Like, some shit you should keep to yourself. Like, I know Mia probably does have a very unconventional, salacious life. She probably has some tales to tell, but some shit you should keep to yourself. To me, we ain't got to know all your abortion history. That's why they had a HIPAA law. We ain't got to know all your medical cares. But anyway, Giselle said Mia live in the ATL. Giselle said Mia live in the ATL and you be fine. I got to say, because I'm going to mess it up because I talk too fast. Giselle said, Mia, you live in the ATL. You be flying back and forth from Atlanta to Potomac. And Mia was like, no, I don't. She was like, yeah, in the back of the plane. I said, Giselle, I love that you are eating Mia up, but you are 6 months too late. That lady called your daughters whores 6 months ago, and you said shit. You ain't even cuss her ass out. It's too late to try to eat her up at the reunion because we know Robin told you what to say, or Sharice. We know you got on the phone with or your hairdresser, Cal. We know you got on the phone with somebody who know how to get together or read, and they told you to be like, yeah, you be fine back and forth on the back of the plane. We know you didn't come up with that, Giselle, because you should have gathered Mia 6 months ago. So y'all can go up for Giselle all y'all want to, but she's 6 months too late. Because I can guarantee you, say some shit about my son. I ain't got to wait 6 months to get you together and let Wendy help me tag team you. I'm going to get you together right then and right there. So I'm not impressed by Giselle. I'm not. I am not. But okay, but it was a good one, but I ain't impressed. Okay, where we at? I done said all this. Mia, they start to be like, Andy says, well, Mia, if you ain't flying back and forth, where the kids go to school? Mia says these kids are in a private home school. And then I got to tweeting because I was confused. Because I was like, I didn't know it was levels to homeschool. I mean, I know it's different courses and different, curriculums, but I didn't know it was different levels to homeschool. I mean, I didn't know you could be private in your home. I'm like, ma'am, you just be lying and being extra and putting on for no reason. You could have just said they're homeschooled. Because they already calling you broke, saying you sitting in the back of the plane. which ain't shit wrong with it because I be on Southwest and I ain't even gonna front for nobody. But I ain't gonna be on shit now. I need the news to not show a crash, emergency landing, a pull up from not hitting a jet. I need air traffic control to have their shit together for at least 6 months straight before I get on the flight. At least 6 months straight. Air traffic control got to get their shit together. Or Angie, if I can't drive, I can't go. If I can't drive, I can't go. It's too much going on. But anyway, Mia said Ink and Gordon sat down and came up with this storyline. This is where I want to make my point. Y'all can get in the chat or in the comments on the Rewatch Gang and tell me if y'all right or wrong. If I'm right or wrong. Mia do be lying. Mia be lying. But if it was not for Mia and her lies, what else would we have to talk about? Because Karen be lying too. And we're going to get to Karen and her 4 DUIs in a second. But if it was not for Mia lying and you all calling her a liar and talking about her shit every episode, what would we be talking about in Potomac? Let's think. What did Wendy have going on? Not a damn thing. This should have been the season that Wendy should have stayed on Giselle's neck. I would have been, I don't care what production said, Giselle would have had to kiss my ass all season. Ashley ain't had nothing but talking about she almost divorced from Michael, and then she did a little drag king TikTok video that I wasn't impressed by. Karen lied about being a drunk all season. I believe everything everyone has ever said about Karen and her drinking. Even Mia, when she said you be at the bar fucking men in the bathroom. I believe it all about Karen now, but we gonna get to her. Kiana wasn't talking about shit. All Wendy had was a flat tire. Jazzy didn't even show up for work. Who else was even on the show? I mean, Stacey was cool. I like Stacey, but she had a beeline storyline too. If Stacey and Mia wasn't lying all season, what would we be talking about? That's what I thought. Okay. The first time they told the kids about the divorce was on camera. That's very unfortunate, but we all know. I mean, I hate to agree with Giselle. I wish anybody else could have said it, and I would have been. I agree with them. But damn, I gotta agree with Giselle. Like, no mother would do this. No mother who really cares about the emotional nature of their children would be the first time we're going to get a divorce is on camera. But I also have to say, kids are not dumb. That son is 9, and I believe the daughter is 6 or 7. They done seen their parents do some things. They done heard their parents have some conversations because they was only a little bit 2-bedroom condo, and it had to be an Airbnb because there wasn't nothing personal in there. That's why I believe Mia was flying in the back of that plane. That condo had not one picture, not one personal artifact. Like, it was nothing personal in there. That was an Airbnb, so miss me with all that. I don't think that might have been the first time the kids aren't dumb. Daddy lived in an apartment on the 15th floor and mama lived down here on the 6th floor. Why mama and daddy in 2 separate apartments now? Like, that might have been the first time they said the word was on camera, but them kids knew what was up. And so I really don't care because them Mia children's, and she gonna be the one have to pay for their therapy when they get older. She said her kids ain't got no social media, and I said, girl, you lying. You lying. If they got an iPad, if they got a phone, they know how to Google and get on social media. And you don't seem like that responsible of a mother, and I'm just gonna say it. You do not seem that responsible of a mother to have that child-proof lock on a social media account. So you can miss me with all that. Mia conceived the boy by IVF, and we all know about the medical blood test and all that. Look, Mia says she conceived this son by IVF about her first season. And I believe her second season, she said, I know Gordon is the daddy. That's why we know all of this is a lie. I don't even know why y'all entertained it. I really don't. I wouldn't have cared. Y'all care more about Mia children than she do. I wouldn't have cared. They brought up a hidden scene of Mia walking up in Giselle's face. All I gotta say is if Candace or Wendy would have walked up on Giselle like that, we would never hear the end of it. Never hear the end of it. I'm telling you, Giselle ain't never beating them colorism charges for me because it ain't no damn way that lady walked up in your face with her finger out and you ain't say nothing. We ain't even know about it to the reunion. Please, please, please. Mia thought because Gordon co-parented so well with her first baby daddy that when it was time for Ink to come in and co-parent, that Gordon would be cool. Girl, Gordon was co-parenting because he was the man sliding in. It's easy to be cool when you the one sliding in, but now he's sliding his way out. He's not cool with it. And that son that he was co-parenting wasn't his. Now he's not cool when it is his kids. Though, Gordon, I don't understand why you ain't cool. Didn't you, Angie? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I said all that. Ashley or Kiana brings up elderly abuse. I ain't gonna think it's elderly abuse. I think Gordon is getting what he dishes. He dumped his first wife for this whore named Mia, who was busting it open in the sand in Miami. So this is what he get. There's an old saying for a reason. Whores don't become housewives. So I don't know why you would think it was any different, Gordon. I mean, to me, Gordon is getting what he signed up for. This story isn't new. Anyway, this is when Giselle says, no mother would use their children's paternity as a storyline. I 100% agree, Giselle, and I can't barely get that out my mouth because it's so hard to agree with you. But I 100% agree. And Mia walks off. Bye. I notice how ain't nobody run after her ass. Bye. And don't come back. Don't give her ass no contract. I don't care. Just cancel the show. Cancel the show before because I'm gonna be bored next season. Anyway, everyone is praising Giselle and Wendy for tag teaming. Mia, I don't. Because like I said, Giselle is 6 months too late and Wendy 2 years too late because that lady splashed you in the face 2 years ago in the very same season you were showing her your coochie. So it's all fakeness. It took you 2 years to tag team Mia. Please. I'm not impressed. I feel like y'all said, look, we want to have another season. We need to get these contracts. So we going to gang up on Mia because she be lying and we going to have the reunion popping. I'm not mad at it because I'm entertained, but I know the game. I see the game that y'all playing. And I think y'all shooting yourselves in the foot. Y'all need to let Mia stay up here and be lying because y'all ain't about to get up here and lie. Y'all ain't about to get up here and tell the truth because y'all truth is boring. Anyway, so this is the end of the episode where Eddie calls TJ and he drops the T. We're going to get into that next week, I guess. The rumor on the Twitter curb is that TJ is going to confirm that Stacey is paying him. I don't think Stacey is paying that man to be her boyfriend. Now, I was up on the Twitter spaces this week. I do love me a good Twitter space every once in a while. Someone in the Twitter space said that TJ is going to drop that he was the front man. And this all alleged because don't nobody really know. We wasn't there. We don't know what Eddie heard on the phone. But they're alleging that they think TJ is going to drop that he was the front man because Stacey had another man that she was screwing. And she didn't want the husband to know. I don't believe that either. Like right now, I'm prepared to not believe anything that TJ is getting ready to say on this phone. I just am because he seems so eager and happy to have camera time. So he gives me the type that would be eager and happy. And he probably said, Eddie, call me when the cameras come to you. Because it was quite convenient that Eddie and Greg wanted to call TJ when the camera was in their face. Like y'all couldn't have called TJ in the dressing room 30 minutes ago. Like, oh no, the camera's in our face. Let's call TJ. So it seems like a setup to me, but I'm just prepared to not believe anything TJ has to say. But then I really don't believe nothing Stacey has to say. So whole bunch of liars lying. But I will be ready for part 2 or part 3. Okay. Where we at? Oh, damn it. I ain't write my notes. Okay. Real quick. It has been confirmed that Karen has 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but she's on her 4th DUI. Y'all know I love me some Karen. She's my favorite housewife. I love me some Karen, but I don't love anybody enough to give them a pass or any grace on their bullshit. Karen, you need some fucking help. And you need to be in jail. And I don't care. I feel like what the judge is proposing right now is not enough time. It's not enough time. I think she gets sentenced tomorrow, I believe. Or maybe it was today and we ain't heard the news yet. It's soon. Any day now, we're going to hear the facts. But it was proposed that the attorney, the district attorney or the prosecutor, the prosecuting attorney, feels like Karen should get 2 years and have to serve 6 months of those 2 years. I was prepared to give Karen 6 months when I thought it was her second DUI. Hell no. Karen needs a year for every DUI she has, and she needs to sit her ass down for every last one of them years. I don't care how harsh that is. I don't care if that lady is 60 years old. No, ma'am. Karen is reckless with her behavior. You cannot be on your 4th DUI and you out here. No, that's telling me you ain't learned no lesson and you ain't gonna learn no lesson. And shame on the judge that let her slide on the 2nd and 3rd DUI. What y'all doing up there in Potomac? It's crazy. I feel like no matter how much you like somebody, they need correction. Karen needs help. The judge, no. The prosecuting attorney says the rehab that she went to ain't nothing but a luxury spa. She in there getting spa treatments, special concerts, gourmet food. Like Karen ain't learning no fucking lesson. She done checked herself into a damn spa. That's not even funny, DN Rocks. Yeah, she drove into a tree and she hurting the trees, but it's her 4th time. The 4th time. It might be funny. Yeah, she done slid into a tree. She ain't really hurt nobody. But you telling me she about to learn? If she gets no jail time, she about to learn and she on her 4th? And on this one, when I thought it was on the 2nd, some of the charges was she doesn't have a driver's license. She didn't have car insurance, which already tells me she wasn't even supposed to be behind the wheel. And this is a lady of means. This is 2025 when we have plenty of taxis, Ubers, Lyfts. Ray is retired. He ain't doing shit. She had plenty, like how Ray was out there for that accident to pick her up. Ray could have picked her up from the bar. So there's no excuse for Karen. None. And if she gets 6 months of jail time, I'm going to say that's a shame. She needs more. At least 2 years. At least 2 years. Tracy, I understand that if you can afford a spa rehab, you would. But Karen doesn't need a spa rehab. This lady is on DUI number 4. She needs help. She needs to be somewhere in an inpatient treatment center. If she's serious about getting the help, she needs to be there. Because, damn it, I ain't got it pulled up on my phone. But I'm giving y'all the cliff notes. But y'all can go on Instagram and see this, that I'm not lying. Karen said she was using antidepressants and alcohol because she is grieving her parents' death. And I'm not going to touch that because I haven't lost any of my parents. I don't know what that grief process would feel like. But she also said she's the center of Real Housewives of Potomac, and the pressure of being the center cast member also drove her to have these antidepressants and alcohol. Ma'am, you ain't got to be here. You're 60 fucking years old. You're old enough to know if this show is causing you that much stress where you got to drink and drug yourself to death, quit the fucking show. So Karen is still making excuses for her fucked up drinking behavior. So no, lock that lady up for 2 years. Let her really detox. And let her really sit there and think about how she, for the 4th time, could have killed somebody. For the fourth time, she could have killed herself. I ain't got no compassion, no grace, nor sympathy for Karen. None. Because I really ain't had none when I thought it was 2. I absolutely have none when I found out it was 4. Next week, I think I'll wait till the end of the reunion. I want to see how part 3 ends before we talk about what I think should happen next season. With Karen sitting her ass in jail, it's really going to be boring because they can't even come back and make fun of her for being a concubine and all that stuff. They're going to have to wait about 3 years before they can do that. And we ain't going to care no more in 3 years. So, like I said, if Mia is really fired and Karen is sitting in the jail cell, I don't know what them other ladies going to do. Even if they bring Robin back, we don't care. We already know Juan going to be cheating and not showing up to the reunion. We don't care. It might be time to wrap Potomac up. It might be time. Bravo been loading them people liquor. Look, people can have as much liquor at an event that they want to. If I know I got to drive home, I'm not getting fucked up. And I'm 46. And that's just on period. At some point, you have to take accountability for yourself. It don't matter what somebody put in front of you. You got to have accountability for yourself or you should have your Uber app on speed dial. Nah, she don't need no damn car that she got to blow it. Karen needs to sit her ass in 2 years and think about what the fuck she been doing to be on her 4th DUI. Now, Karen was the center of the show. I ain't even gonna take that from her. But girl, if it was too much pressure, let it go. It wasn't like she was telling any of her tea. Ain't none of these ladies telling their tea. Let me move on. It's time to talk about all of them ladies are narcissists. Because I think even Mia said she was the Beyonce and everybody else was Michelle. Don't disrespect Michelle like that. Because ain't none of y'all worthy of being any member of Destiny's Child. Karen will only be 63 years old, and she seems very healthy. She ain't going to glory, but she needs to learn a lesson. Look, I'd rather Karen go to glory than her be on the roads and send somebody else to glory. How about that? I'd rather Karen go to glory in her jail cell learning her lesson than her be on the road for the 5th time sending somebody else to glory. I'm sorry. That's it. I don't have any compassion for Karen anymore. Not at all. Not at all. And I done supported Karen. I done bought that damn candle and that damn perfume. I have no compassion for Karen. She can fight me. I could knock Karen out. Because she going to be... And shut up. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here. It's time. It's time for us to get into Survivor. Survivor starts tomorrow night. And I've been so busy. I would have been did a cast assessment and talk about the cast, but we're going to do it together. You will be whooshed into the next live if you care about Survivor. If not, I will see you next week, same time, same place to discuss part 3 of the Potomac reunion. Not Omarosa. You know what? Omarosa, at least somebody else will come over there and give us some drama. Let me tell you one thing Omarosa will do. She will gather that damn Giselle, and I want to see it. I want to see it. Omarosa will gather Giselle, and that's what they need. Even though I don't care for Omarosa, I think I dislike Giselle even more. I think so. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to get into that next week. Please like the video, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you care about the Housewives content, because Real Housewives of Atlanta will be starting the week after Potomac ends. And I'm excited for Atlanta, but I don't have high hopes for Atlanta. But Atlanta is one of them shows, kind of like The Challenge, where I just love it so much. I'm going to watch it if it's good or bad, and we're going to talk about it. So I'm excited that Atlanta is coming up. So go ahead and subscribe and get prepared for that. I will holler at y'all later, but I'll see y'all in a few seconds for Survivor. Bye, y'all.